Hey, Ansel Lee here. Hey, I'm here today with my good friend Valerie Moring.
Hey,
Valerie's,
Angel.
hey, Val. Hey, good to have you on today. Hey, Valerie and just FYI, Valerie and I have worked together for many years back at HIT Arkansas, and she's now with Edafio. And hey, tell me this big title you got with Edafio. What are you doing there now?
Oh, yeah. Well, I am the healthcare and the cybersecurity team lead at Edafio.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining me today. Hey, I wanted to talk a little bit about this overwhelming the amount of documentation that clinics and hospitals have to do today to be current. And you know, it used to be that hospitals had to do a lot of documentation and keep up with that. And now you've got a whole team of people that helps clinics and hospitals keep up with their documentation when it comes to quality and other metrics. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So, accurate and appropriate documentation, Ansel, that fully represents the quality of healthcare that organizations are providing has become more complex year after year, as you know. Not only that, but now with multiple ways to participate for all the different insurance payers and adding into that, taking care of patients during the pandemic this year, it can feel and be what somewhat overwhelming to think about the short and as well as the long-term effects on reimbursement.
Yeah. Well, listen, and I don't think about that the pandemic having an effect on that, but it does, and you guys are keeping up with all the current the current regulations and whatnot.
Yeah,
What I think, I mean, I think a lot of people just think their software is going to take care of it, and
right.
that's something that tell me that's correct.
Yeah. So, absolutely, just like any other software application, Ansel, it's only a tool. And so it's how you utilize that tool and how um, operate within the tool and then take that and report that to all the different payers. That's what's really important. So that's something that we've seen, providers and healthcare organizations struggle with for years. So
Yeah.
Dafio's multi-year quality strategy document, which is powered by our healthcare consultants, can help provide the direction and the clarity that your organization, the organization needs in order to be successful in closing out 2020 reporting and then also moving into 2021 with a game plan that you can execute on day in and day out. So in order to make a successful transition and evaluate all your different options year after year, it's really important to not only reflect on your successes and how well you've done, but then to make corrections for some of the payers that you may or may not have maximized all of your revenue opportunities on.
Well, and you guys have written some of these best practices to and some of these deliverables, if you will. How can how can folks get a hold of you?
Yep. Well, they can come on to our website. So, adafio.com, we have a healthcare page that is dedicated to just our healthcare practice that they can look at that. We have experts that have been working in this field for quite some time, and we have experience in value based healthcare. And, the other key thing that we do is work with our practices on a routine basis with appropriate staff to assure that they're maximizing and utilizing their technology solutions and their clinical workflows, as well as documenting everything so that they can actually work on improving their quality scores and reporting those quality scores, because that ultimately has an effect on a positive effect on their reimbursement. So the proven result is, again, reporting high quality healthcare for each payer and then streamlining that process, for those that are responsible for that as much as possible. And of course, keeping as much revenue and increasing the revenue stream for the practice.
Awesome. Well, and again, they can reach you at adafio.com, leave you a message. You can also message me, and I can help here on my media, and I'll get the information to Valerie. So, hey, Valerie, thanks so much for taking time today. And hey, listen, healthcare needs a partner right now. and now more than ever. And uh, hey, thanks so much for joining us today. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Ansel. It's great to talk to you. Bye bye.